there guys, Aaron Jana here for Forever Football DRFC, your Dogs Rovers fan channel daily reports to wake up to you. Good morning Donny fans. I'm pre-recording this in the evening, uploading it in the morning the following day. So we've got some big stories to go through today. Carabao Cup and EFL Trophy fixtures will be announced on the same day as the EFL Fixture Release, which will be, as you're watching this, tomorrow. Stay tuned because we've got a big daily reports to reveal who we're playing. I'm going to do the full fixture calendar, so stay tuned for that video on Thursday. It's a big one, big one. It's going to take a lot out of my battery on my camcorder, which would be very fun at all. Also guys, update on the Joe Wright contract situation, and also Ben Bottomley and Ben Blythe. The last two contracts have all been Bottomley and Blythe, the last two contracts that needed to be sealed and delivered have both been delivered, so we're going to talk all about them as well. So please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss another video, and let's get straight into the video. So let's start off with the Joe Wright contract talk. So they will continue to negotiate with Joe Wright over a new contract. So the 26-year-old, according to the Free Press, will see his current deal expire at the end of the month and is set to become a free agent. But he suffered severe injuries to his ankle and knee during the final game of the season, and he's not expected to return to action for at least 9 months. 9 months. Rovers have pledged to cover Wright's medical costs and see him throughout his recovery, which is a very Doncaster thing to do because we are a very family club. We're a community club. We help each other out, even if you're not with the club on a contract anymore. We still help you out. So he's also been offered a basic contract to help him through the coming months, with incentives built on as he returns to action and provides his fitness. It's understood to be unlikely at this stage the two parties will reach an agreement, but that's just to the Free Press. But both have pledged to remain in regular contact in the hope of doing so in the future. It's expected an agreement will be more likely as Wright recovers, though Rovers may not be his only suitors. So that's where we stand on the Joe Wright situation as of the last 24 or 48 hours. That's where we stand in terms of that situation. It's going to be a basic contract, unlikely to accept. It's probably going to be after he recovers, so after that 9-month period, but we're still going to help him recover even if he is a free agent. So it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. Exciting to see what happens there. Obviously, Joe Wright's part of us. He's one of our families, one of our Donny Rovers families, so we're going to help him out no matter what, whether he's a player with us or not now. And, that's the kind of club we are. We're a community club. We're a family club. We help each other out if you're here or not. So if you're under contract or not. So I think that, the family club atmosphere is getting to Joe Wright, and I think that's what we're trying to get across to Joe Wright, and he knows that already. So, fair play to Rovers for what they're doing and how they're treating the situation. But, let's see what happens with the contract situation on Joe Wright. Now let's get into some confirmed contracts before we talk about anything to do with next season. And this is about two players that have received brand new deals. So, first of all, Ben Blythe. They took up a 1-year option to keep him to the club until the summer of 2022. I've got no doubt we'll probably extend his contract this time next year. So it was a challenging 12 months for the young centre-back, who played just 45 minutes of football, making his senior debut in the final match of the last season. So he said, last year was tough mentally. I was training, but I had no games to look forward to. So this year, hopefully things can go back to normal, and if I get my chance, they'll be trying to take it. The manager said that he's got everyone's a clean slate, so I think I just got to give him my all in pre-season, because this pre-season, my biggest one, because I need to show my attributes and what I can bring. I want to go back as fit as possible, get some more game time, and hopefully impress the new gaffer. We spent some time in the youth team together talking about Asani, Ravenhill and Bottomley, which I'll talk about in a bit. Bottomley. I said that they all spent time in the youth team together. It's great to have so many young players coming through. They all know each other really well, and it's nice to see them all doing well. The club works with the academy. It's likes to bring through homegrown players. It's massive for this club. Of course, he replaced Butler against Peterborough in the final game of the season, but has been on the bench a number of games throughout the campaign. He said, I found on the Friday before I made my debut that I'd be getting some game time. I enjoyed it, and I think I took my chance well. Obviously, there's room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, but I've got to taste for it now. Even when I wasn't on the bench, it was still nice to be travelling and training with the first team. I've been able to see what it's like, the meetings, and I'm getting a taste of what it's like to be a professional player. I'm just going to give it all my all this season and see where it goes from there. And that's all you can ask from him. That's all you can ask from him. So Blythe has signed a brand new one-year deal. Now, Bottomley has also signed a one-year deal. This is his first pro contract, like Ravenhill's first pro contract, but not the same length, obviously. But Bottomley has also signed a pro contract. So remember I said, I think about a week or two ago, I came out from the Free Press article and said they were quietly confident to secure all 4 deals: Hassani, Ravenhill, Bottomley and Blythe. I think it was Hassani, Bottomley, Ravenhill and Blythe. Yeah, Bottomley, Blythe, Ravenhill and Hassani. So they were quietly confident to sign all 4, and they've got all 4 now. The young shot stopper joined the academy at under-16s, impressing coach with his work ethic. He began training with the senior team and travelled with the squad on numerous occasions. Appeared on the bench several times at the end of the campaign as a backup to fellow academy graduate Lewis Jones. He's come out to the club's website and said, "I'm buzzing. It's a proud moment for me, my family and everyone around me, so I'm just really happy." At the end of the season, I was on the bench for the final 8 games behind Lewis Jones. With the opportunity that he's been given, it's great to know that if I do well, I could be following in his footsteps. That's great to see. I'm going to come back for pre-season, be prepared to hit the ground running, and if I get any opportunities, I'll take them. And that's always great to hear. So that's Bottomley signed on a brand new contract. Now, final story for today's daily reports. Obviously, we still don't know in terms of transfers what's going to happen. Are we going to see an announcement today? We don't know. Are we going to see an announcement by the end of this week? We don't know. We haven't got a clue. We just know that a left back's been secure. We knew that from the Free Press article the last couple of days. We knew a left back's been secured. Loan signings have been secured, but will be announced towards close to the start of the campaign. So we'll know about them close to the time. But it'd be interesting to see what kind of transfers come out of this week, if any. To follow on from the 3 transfers we've got. But one thing I can say to end the video is we do have some stuff on Fixture Release Day, which will be happening tomorrow. So as part of the Fixture Release Day, the Carabao Cup and Papa John's Trophy draws, round 1, will take place live on Sky Sports. The fixture lists for Championship League 1 and League 2 will be revealed at 9 AM, with the cup draws completing the earlier season schedule later in the day. So the Carabao Cup Round 1 draw will happen at 20 to 4 in the afternoon on the 24th of June. And the Papa John's Trophy draw will happen on the 4:30 PM on Sky Sports, so it'll be after the Carabao Cup draw. So in terms of how it works, a total of 35 fixtures will be drawn for the Carabao Cup Round 1, which will include EFL Cup debutants Sutton United and newly promoted Hartlepool United. Sheffield United, Championship newcomers West Brom and Fulham will join as well, alongside Premier League clubs that are not competing in Europe with their sides as well. The Round 1 draw will see teams drawn in northern and southern sections, with matches scheduled to take place the week commencing August the 9th. Clubs are able to mutually agree an alternative date between July 31st and August 4th. For the Papa John's Trophy, the 16 invited under-21 teams will be placed in their respective northern and southern section groups, with the 48 EFL clubs placed into predetermined groups prior to the draw. Consideration has been given to ensure travel time is minimised and recovery time is maximised for players. In addition, if there's a situation where 2 teams meet in the group stage for a second successive season, then the club who was at home will play away this season that was home the previous season. All EFL clubs will play 2 of their 3 matches at home in the group stages. So the confirmed under-21s teams will be Arsenal, Aston Villa, Brighton, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Leeds, Leicester, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle United, Southampton, Tottenham, West Ham and Wolves. So no Liverpool in there. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, Tottenham from the greedy 6. Liverpool not included in that. Don't know why. If anyone knows, then please, comment down below. But the respective draws, if you can't find them on Sky Sports, you can watch them on Sky Sports live streams, and also available on EFL Twitter at Carabao_Cup. And also at Papa John's Trophy. That's the 2 Twitter accounts that you can find the live streams on. And also EFL.com is where you can watch the streams live as well. So that is some key information going into tomorrow's Fixture Release Day. I will release the first video, which will be the fixture release. I'll go through the whole calendar and share all the fixtures. And then I'll do a separate video. I'll probably do 2 separate videos, one for the Carabao Cup and one for the Papa John's Trophy, so I can focus on both of them. But I'll probably record both of them at the same time. And release them just sort of like an hour or 2 after the draws, depending on what happens with the timing. So that's the sort of plan going into tomorrow. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Please like, comment, subscribe. And for now, I'm Aaron Chandler from Forever Football, DRFC, keep living the Rovers side, and that, my friends, full-time. Rovers side die, and I'll see you, if there's no transfers today, I'll see you for the fixture release day tomorrow. It's going to be a good one.